Hello, hello. Sorry, just recording this one. Hi, if you are managing to tune in live, welcome. Just recording this one. Hi, start down so we don't have that noise feedback. All right, so sorry, I'm just getting organized here. So yes, welcome to this sort of smash up. It's a masterclass and a little activation at the end, because today we're talking all about raising our frequency, our vibration, our point of attraction, so that you can live a fulfilling and joyful life, and you can just move with the beautiful cycle of the earth. And so I just wanted to sort of touch on, do a little bit of an information just about why this is so important and how our frequency works with our point of attraction. I'm sure a lot of this is information you already know. Maybe some of it might activate something more deeper, like a deeper understanding. Maybe it'll activate people who are not as aware yet. So I do have a lot of notes. I'm going to try and cover it off very quickly. So I did want to just touch on Earth and what's happening with the Earth. So if we think back to the ancient civilizations and, the Egyptians and the Mayans, and, how they had all these technologies to do these things that we, felt impossible for them to do back in those times. And the way that the tribes all used to live, so connected to the land, so in tune, connected, getting downloads, like how do they know all the astrology stuff, and from way back when. So Earth was once living in the higher dimensions. Her aura, her energetic field, which we are all living in, was of the higher dimensions. However, for whatever reason, there are many theories out there, but I will leave that open. We started to get more dense and get into the 3D. And that's life as we know it, or modern life today. It has been like that for quite some time. And in the 3D, things are a lot heavier, denser, all the dense emotions, all of the things that happen in our life and around the world that, are not very pleasant. And that's okay. However, Earth is now shifting again to the higher dimension. She's shifting up to the 5D. So many of us who are on this awakening journey have shifted up to the 4D and are preparing our bodies and our minds to go into the 5D, because in the 5D is a place of love where we drop. We need to shed the layers. So if you are into spirituality, and if you want to get connected to your inner being, and you want to unlock your spiritual gifts and stuff, but you don't want to do the work of releasing from you what does not serve you, then you're spiritual bypassing, and you're not going to move with the cycles. It's so important to release from our field and our bodies what cannot come with us into the 5D. And so, so that's why it is so important for us to go on this journey now, to actively, consciously make choices all throughout the day, every single day, to raise our vibration, so that you can go on this ascension journey with Earth, because the energies right now are freaking strong. And if you are on your journey, you might be experiencing rapid change, rapid manifestations coming in, because as you raise your vibration, you become magnetic, and things, the synchronicities, the manifestations, everything just all start piling in. So that I just wanted to touch on that, like the importance and why it is an internal experience and growth and shift and everything. But then as you grow and you raise your vibration and you shift to the 4D, and then the people around you, they don't even consciously realize it, but your vibration starts activating their vibrations and triggering something in them. And more people are waking up. And that's why we have this mass awakening on the planet right now. Okay, cool. So moving on from there, we're going to just go into talking about our frequency, your own personal frequency, and how it impacts you. So just wanting to tune in to your own body for a moment. If you're watching this on the replay or watching live, doesn't matter, just close your eyes and first drop down into your womb space. Very most sacred space for males and females, but females particularly, because we have so much of our life experiences stored in our womb space. Send in some love down into your womb space. And also up into your heart space. Just wanting to activate a higher frequency now. Just taking 3 big conscious breaths in and out through your heart space. So just imagine that you're breathing in through your heart space and out through your heart space. 2 more. 1 more. And as you do this, just think of something that brings you love. Something simple. Dragonflies, the sun on your face, your children, anything. Just dropping into your body, into your heart, and feeling love. Just a joyous, soft emotion of love. Just as we activate this emotion, we just want to stay connected to this emotion as much as you can, but don't think about it just throughout this masterclass and activation that will happen at the end. So understanding your frequency, so your own personal energy field. So we are born pure. We are born strongly connected to our inner beings, born with the high vibration. And then as life happens, we begin to disconnect, and experiences happen to us, and they are stored in our bodies, in our cells. Like they are stored, our bodies remember everything, just like an elephant never forgets, our bodies never forget. It is stored there until we release it. And so as we grow, and some of us have troublesome, traumatic experiences growing up, it's the more that it piles on, the more we start to cement in certain beliefs and ideas about ourselves and about the world. And then we develop the protective mechanisms that will keep us safe as we move into adulthood. And as we do that, we start, without realizing, without consciously doing it, we've got all these, beliefs and ideas going on that we're not safe, that we're not supported, that we're not loved. And if we're none of those things, well, then how can we go out and meet a nice person? Or how will I ever be able to make enough money to support myself when I don't even know what being supported feels like. Just any of those sort of lack stories, and we all have them. We all absolutely have them. And so when we are in those protective modes, it's usually out of grief, fear, anger, all of these lower vibrational emotions. And so without consciously doing it, we move through life operating from these lower vibrational emotions. And so our energy field is emitting that. That's the frequency that we're putting out. And each and every time you interact with another person or another being, an animal, whatever it is, as much as you are talking and seeing and touching that person, your energies are interacting. And that's why, your intuition can pick up when someone's lying to you or something's off or whatever, because as much as they might be putting up a brave face, you're picking up on their energy. And so without consciously doing it, we are attracting into us fear and anger and, all those emotions or frequencies that we are living out of unintentionally. And so that's why we have a lot of the repeated, genetic repeated patterns in, relationships and parenting and those sorts of things. And so just remaining connected to love, because we have always developed these protective mechanisms out of a need to protect ourselves, and we should always meet those emotions and those places with love, because all they've ever done is love us and want to protect us. However, they do not serve us any longer now that you're an adult and able to move through life making your own decisions and making your own choices. You can choose to no longer let those programs dominate your frequency and attract into your life that which you do not want. Because if you want a caring, loving relationship, but you believe that it's not available to you, then it's not going to come. And if you want financial abundance, but you believe you're not worthy of it, it's not going to come. And so that is why we really need to work on releasing those dense, heavy emotions and frequencies, the energies from our field, so that we can bring in more light. Because when we bring in more light, we are moving up the frequency scale to feelings of, acceptance and happiness and joy and love. And so when you're living in that place of that higher vibration of those frequencies, then that is what you tracked in. And then when you are truly living up there, you are working to change your beliefs and your habits, then, that's when you start seeing the manifestations coming in, and you start living connected to the true essence of you, who you are, the pure love and light that you are, that you were born with. It's sort of an unbecoming of everything that was built up in your subconscious mind throughout life. And so, sorry, I'm just going to flip to my notes for a second. Yeah, so I just wanted to talk about, so how can we work on raising our vibration when we have all these things or frequencies in our vibration that we may even be unconscious of? We're not even necessarily conscious of it, but that there is stuff there to be released by what you are experiencing in the world. You know that there are thoughts and beliefs and habits that need to change because of what you're experiencing in the world. Because if what you are experiencing in the world and in your life is not what you wish to receive, then there's things that need to change. And that is for everyone. We all have things we need to change. So how do we do this? How do we raise our vibration? So it's the holistic mind, body, spirit. And I'm actually just going to start with body, because our physical vessel is so important that we look after our beautiful physical vessel that is here to support us in this lifetime. And we do that by feeding it high vibrational whole foods and nurturing it with, water, plenty of water, and just limiting and moderation of all those things that we all love, but we know are not good for the function of our body, because then this keeps the environment, the physical environment within the cells in a high vibrational place, which means that they have a better room to function at full capacity and not get cloggages. Not as much opportunity for energy to clog up in the body. And also with the body comes movement. Now, this is so important. We need to move our bodies all the time, and it could be just dance. Dance is such a beautiful way to move your body, and especially if you just really connect in with your heart, light a candle, put some beautiful music on. You will, and just dance intuitively. That often leads to an emotional release for me, because you're just moving your body and allowing that energy to flow and getting in touch with your feminine. Yoga. So yoga, with the Kundalini energy, as it moves through the body, it puts your body into involuntary positions called kriyas or asanas. They're basically yoga positions. So the yogic traditions have tapped into this energy, and this is higher consciousness energy, moving the body into a specific way and holding it in that position so that energy can get unstuck and move. And so the yoga positions are tailored to keep your energy flowing. And also anything like running, any kind of exercise, any kind of physical movement, just to keep the energy flowing and releasing. Because, running and physical exercise, boxing, anything like that's a massive energy release. And so then energy, actually clearing the energy. And so that can be done through meditation. Is a great way to raise your vibration. If you meditate and get yourself into that place where you can literally feel your light body being activated, you become lighter. There's even studies that have proven that people are actually physically way less after they've gone into a meditation. So meditation, Reiki, if you go see a Reiki practitioner and get regular Reiki treatments, many of us, all of us, but have the ability to move our own energy as well. But, some of us are just not aware of it yet. So until you do become aware, going to see a Reiki practitioner or some kind of an energy healer that can move that energy for you. And that's what I do. I literally alchemize that energy. My physical vessel, as I tap into your field and release your energy, alchemizes that energy for you. And then the thoughts, the reprogramming of your mind. So it can be really, really helpful to understand what the root cause of the beliefs are that are keeping you stuck in these lower frequencies. So if you're having trouble shifting into your higher vibrations, it is definitely worth exploring what is keeping you stuck. And then once the beauty of understanding the beliefs that you formed, because often, and I see it every single time with hypnotherapy clients, is they think they know what the root cause of their stuckness is. However, it's something completely different, and they go into it and have massive realizations that they just didn't know. So, when you're trying to work to change the beliefs, but really you don't even know what the root cause is, sometimes doing something like hypnotherapy is a fantastic way to understand the root cause of the beliefs that you formed when you were experiencing traumatic experiences, so that you can actively reframe those beliefs. Because when we experienced something when we were younger and we didn't feel safe, and we weren't safe, and we weren't able to get away, and we weren't able to look after ourselves. However, now we are a beautiful, strong adult, and we can remind ourselves what we need to remind ourselves all throughout the day, or any time these thoughts come up that are not supporting us. Or we can actively say, well, hey, no, let's look at this logically. This is what is really going on for me right now. So just always being aware of your thoughts and picking up where they are not supporting you, and then doing whatever it is that works for you, like affirmations, journaling. There are so many different ways, all different types of therapies, to reframe those and switch them across to the supportive high vibrational beliefs. And as we do this, whilst we work with releasing the energy and moving the body, you are getting it all out. You are shedding those layers, peeling back those onion layers, and releasing from you, dropping from you that which does not support you, and allowing in more light, bringing in more light. And that's another thing that happens in my energy activations, is we do bring in light. We do bring in beautiful light. It's really beautiful. And I am actually in the process of finalizing what a combination of hypnotherapy and energy healing looks like, because that is a very powerful way to go into a container, do hypnotherapy work to understand the root cause, do the mindset coaching and the energy work all at the one time in the one container, and just make some space for some beautiful light. So if you are interested in, either the energy healing, just comment on this live energy, or if you're interested in the combination of energy healing and hypnotherapy, comment both, sorry. Or if you're just interested in hypnotherapy alone, comment, why do I keep saying contact? That's odd. Comment hypno, and I will reach out to you. So yes, that was everything, I do believe. That was everything. So that is why we really need to work on our raising our vibration. There's one more important thing I need to say, is that actively working on living from the heart space every day. So just dropping into your heart space and taking big, deep, conscious breaths, just 3 deep, conscious breaths. You can do this whilst you're driving, whilst you're at your desk, whilst you're making a coffee, whatever it is, just dropping into your heart space and activating that place of that heart space with love. Just, think of a beautiful pink rose or a butterfly, or whatever it is you need to think about. Even the gentle massage or tapping of the heart space is a great way to activate it as well. Well, thank you for listening, and without further ado, I'd invite you to just sit back and close your eyes whilst I call in some beautiful light codes, some beautiful light codes to activate within you the next level of raising your frequency. So just be open to receive. I'm just going to put this down so you can maybe see. Just be open to receive whatever you are ready to receive. Here, Shia, Hoa, Taia, Hoa, Shia, Taria. Kia na Tahia, Shia, Hoa, Sia, Hia, Ha. Or kia na tia ha, Shia, Ha, tia ha, Kia, Ha, Ta, Kia, Hia, Shia. O hia ta hia hia sia ta ta tia hia. Kia na o kia ta kia shia kia hia hia to kia hia. O asa kia na ha mana hia hua hia hama hia huma hia hua hia. Greatness awaits you. Ya shia ta kia ha pa kia ta kia hia shia taria. Okuteria kaparia taria ho shia ta. Kia paria ka shia taria. Shia kia taia hoka paria hia shia taria. Kia marahia hoa hia marahia hoa hia marahia. Sakia marahia 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 ho. Reconnecting with your divine love, your divine spirit, your divine self. Hia, shia, hia, kia, hia, ho, sia, hia. Oh, kia, sia, hia, ha, kia, shia, ho. Horiaka, pariaka, horiaka, horiaka, pariaka, horiaka, hia. Oh, shia, kia, pura, hia, hara, hia. Oh, shia, kia, para, hia, hora, hia, hana, hia, hoa, hia, hoa, hia. Oh, shia, ta, kia, hara, hia, hoa, sia, kara, hia, hoa, shia, ha. Re, shia, ha, tia, ho, maya, sia, ka. Wakia, shia, kara, hia, ha, ria, taria, ho, karia, ha, shia, ha. Oh, shia, ha, pa, kia, ha, taria, ho. Receiving with blissful ease and grace the activation and the next steps in your journey to remembering the truth of you and embracing it fully, letting go of what anybody else thinks. It's none of their business. It is all you. You have the power to choose what it is that you desire and what you want to allow into your life and what you will do for others. Shiasa. O kriaka pariaka hoshiaka tarinaka. Maya toaya karia ho maya ho sakya tia hoaria. Thank you for joining in on this beautiful activation. Thank you for your wisdom and making the choice to begin this journey, to continue this journey, to make this your life journey. Just allowing the last little bits of energy to flow in. And just ground yourself now. Sending a cord from your navel all the way down out your root through Mother Gaia, into the earth, through the soil, the roots, the rocks, the crust, down, down, down into the crystalline core. Rooting into the crystalline core, anchoring in and just feeling those beautiful high vibrational pure frequencies of Mother's womb. And bringing those frequencies, those healing energies back up that core now, all the way up, up, up. Back through your root into your navel and feeling those high frequencies spreading throughout your entire body, illuminating your body, illuminating your cells, your organs, your neural pathways. That's really beautiful. If you had your eyes closed, open them. Thank you for tuning in. Till the next one, take care and stay safe. Bye for now.